De la right, my MVVs, welcome.
Report reaching us right now allegedly is that, Igbi has dragged Blublo to Odua traditional court. Now, pardon this noise, I am actually outside, okay? Now, they said Igbi dragged Blublo to Odua traditional court because of what had transpired, that Blublo had the effrontery to use her as tester to test her Jüjü. Now, they said, it's Blublo who is saying Igbi had the effrontery to use her as tester to test her Jüjü. Right now, they said the problem between Ooni of Ife and Blublo has multiplied. Now, why? That Ooni of Ife is 10 times more angry than he was because of what had transpired. Now, in the interest of those of you who may have missed it or do not understand what has happened, they said Olori Naomi stormed palace to spend the night with the Ooni of Ife. And, because she's this person that would never want to go to the palace, they practically begged her before going to the palace. But when everything was settled, Ooni said she should stay in the royal mansion. She decided that, okay, she will be supporting her husband, coming to her husband and all of that. So she now stormed the palace to spend the night with her husband. She brought a gift for her husband and all of that. These women were very, very uncomfortable. They kept going back and coming back and forth and all of that. Now, that night, they said the security refused her entrance into the palace because Blublo was insisting she wanted to see Olori Naomi and talk to Olori Naomi before the Ooni of Ife. But as it was, they said they did not allow that to happen. Now, the next morning, they said she now came to the palace and entered the palace because, of course, they are letting them, they are Ooni's wives. And when she entered the palace, they said her brand new car started idling. And after some time, she tried to move the car. It was a loud sound that was heard, a loud bang, and there was smoke all over the place. And that was it. They said the engine of the car and knocked violently, at least as if somebody was angry, as if somebody chewed granite and all of that. So they said when Ooni was told about what happened, Ooni invited her to come in after Naomi had spoken to her. When she came in, they said Ooni lifted the ancient sword, asking her what she intended to bring into the palace. That was when she said that she has nothing, that the only thing that is different that she had on her was a bead that was gifted to her by Igbi. Now, it is seen that bead, there was something in the bead, and the bead was what caused the problem, because after the fortification of the royal palace, anything that does not belong to Odua, anything that does not belong to the Ifa, anything was not supposed to get into the palace. And that was why Iyanifa spent so much time in the palace fortifying the palace. So when that thing happened, the car knocked engine and everything, everybody knew. It was quite glaring that she came in with something. It was such an embarrassment. They said if not for the father to the Ooni of Ife, Ooni wanted to do something very drastic to her with the ancient sword. Now, they said that she has been crying and she's so upset over the fact that the reason why that had happened to her was because Igbi had used her to test her Jüjü, her beads, that there was something to the bead, and Igbi actually used her because Igbi gave it to her. The thing is that everybody is asking, how is it possible that you, a mama like you, who is even older than the Igbi, would not know that collecting anything from Igbi would be detrimental to you? Now, you see, when people decide to unite for something that is bad, they tend to suspend their reasoning, because if not that, how is it possible that you would have collected something like that from Igbi, then wore it into the palace of the Ooni of Ife? Now, because she's quite sure that the only thing that would have caused that problem is the bead for which she collected from Igbi, she has dragged Igbi to court. She is saying that she bought a car, 96 million naira. The car is destroyed completely. Now, as if that is not enough, Igbi has destroyed her completely, her reputation, everything. Even the smallest person in the palace right now think that she actually came in with something. Meanwhile, it was a beat. And right now, she is claiming that Igbi actually used her to test her juju by giving her that beat, because Igbi is quite aware of the fortification that happened in the palace. Maybe she didn't believe it as usual, but later she decided to use somebody to test her juju, and that was why she gifted that beat to Blublo. Blublo is demanding a replacement of her car, and she is also demanding a public apology from Igbi. And Igbi stood up in the court and made a whole lot of accusation, exposed a whole lot, which I will bring to you in the next video. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delarama. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. It's still on the Royals. How are you guys doing? Happy weekends to you. I appreciate you guys so much. I thank you. Esheo adupeo, my people. If you are yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead. Hit that subscribe button and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. It's not a small thing though. There's a very, a heavy battles going on between Igbi and Blublo, as it is rumored, alleged, reported. They said the fight is very serious right now, because Blublo is claiming that what happened had everything to do with Igbi. Igbi is claiming that she has absolutely nothing to do with what had happened to Blublo in the palace. That the bid that she gave she gave to Blublo was out of the kindness of her heart. An expensive bid that she got when she went for Hajj in Saudi Arabia. She bought a lot of gifts and she gifted it to a lot of people. How come it's Blublo's own that has turned to a river dance? That she is exhausted, and now everybody is saying, what is even wrong with them? How is it possible that that this person brings a lot of problems? Why? How did you? How? Is it possible that you went to go and collect her bid and wore it into the palace? They said the problem, it's not a small problem that is going on. That right now is a war between Igbi and Blublo, as Igbi insists she has nothing to do with what happened, and Blublo says she has something. And a lot of people are saying that's the one thing with Blublo, that every time they make a decision that is not good, they try to blame it on other people. They try to blame it on other people. That this has got nothing to do with Igbi. That is one thing with Blublo. Blublo will always look for a person to take her fault. That Blublo should learn how to, take responsibilities for her own mistake. This is what is going on. The fight is not a small thing, but of course, I'm going to leave it here. As soon as I get new updates, I'll bring to you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.